Hey guys, welcome back. Drip Coach here with Drip and Farm for Poverty, where we don't trust, we verify and operate with integrity and transparency. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and I guess it's the best time to get out and touch grass or roll around in the grass, because Nidra clearly is not fazed by the current market trends. So take a lesson from Nidra. Learn how to just shake it off, roll it off. But yeah, I figured I'd do one of these because one, it's been a while, but two, man, it just feels different. So like going through this from the previous cycles and kind of having a better understanding, doing your 100 hours on crypto research, 1,000 would be even better. And hell, I've got almost 2,000 videos, so I don't know how many hours of research that I've actually done, but I'm still not immune to like the psychology, the emotion of like how this feels right now. So it's funny. On the one hand, I put in my Telegram that I got buy orders in to continue stacking at these levels. And one just got filled to 78,200, I think it was. And that's the good side. But at the same time, I feel, emotionally, quote unquote, bearish. Like you look at the chart, you look at your portfolio, and you're like, damn, everything's down. This sucks. But this is where the opportunities are made, where the money's made. So the question that I kind of asked myself and how I kind of steady my resolve is, fundamentally, has anything changed with Bitcoin? Now, I can't talk about the alts and all that stuff like that. Specifically, because, within the last year to two, I've been focusing on Bitcoin for the most part. So the question to ask is, fundamentally, has anything changed with Bitcoin? Jesus Christ, she's at it again. They say get out there and touch grass, but maybe it's get out there and roll in the grass. Anyway, so yeah, question one, has anything fundamentally changed with Bitcoin? And I would say yes, but on the positive side. So like the hash rate's improved and there's more decentralization and all this stuff like that, right? So the blockchain is sound. We don't have to worry about that. But the fundamental side of looking at what just happened with the executive orders for the strategic Bitcoin reserve and the strategic crypto stockpile, those two, and then tasking the administration with finding budget neutral strategies to acquire more Bitcoin. So like that fundamentally shifts how the entire world is going to be looking at Bitcoin. We know that in secret, other nations, countries have been mining or maybe stacking. We also know that plenty have been selling off at different times, but the president making an announcement like that, signing into an executive order, it's like at least for the next 3 years and 10 months, the U.S. is doing what they said they would do in regards to focusing on Bitcoin strategies and accumulating strategies. And on top of strategy, we can look at strategy, aka used to be MicroStrategy, and how now, and they're still stacking, right? So I would say from the fundamental side, over the last year, we've seen more institutional level adoption and acceptance. So that to me tells me that it's not going away. It's only going to get more scarce and more expensive. So that's like the main question to ask. Then number two is just, do you believe that? So you ask yourself if fundamentally has anything changed, and then you decide if it's changed in the examples I just gave. And if that is true, or you agree with those changes, the next question is just, do you believe it? Do you accept it? And if so, then you should be looking at this as a great buying opportunity. That's the hard reality of it. It may not feel like a great buying opportunity because your portfolio might be wrecked or whatever the case may be, but that's just the best way to see it. And even me, like, I'm actually looking at this. So you guys seeing that I took out the leverage play on Letton. So what I'll be doing is buying Bitcoin at these levels, and worst case scenario, I'll just pay off the loan with capital on the side. So remember, I told you that's the risk you have to take. So that would just mean that I would have bought Bitcoin at higher prices, but kind of like Michael Saylor says, he's going to be buying the tops at all levels, and there's never a bad time to buy Bitcoin. So if you believe in Bitcoin and its ability to disrupt traditional fiat, Ponzi, rat race ideologies and systems, and you believe that it is going to go up forever due to these principles, then it just makes logical sense to continue stacking. So that's kind of my 2 cents. Like I said, just wanted to give a little walk talk video of where I'm sitting at, what my thoughts are on this. I'm going to do another video after this. I guess it'll show up after this, scheduling wise, about kind of how the entire macro narrative is playing out with some other posts. You guys know I follow Raoul Pal and his thesis on the everything code and how all this has to shake up. So the TLDR on that is that this is actually exactly what is needed in order for Bitcoin to take off. So when you look at the Federal Reserve and rate cuts and rolling the debt that we have currently, I believe that has to be rolled over in June by this year. So they have to come to a decision. And currently the interest rate's around 4%. So clearly if you got trillions of dollars of debt, you'd much rather roll that over at a lower interest rate. Like, that's just common sense. You got a credit card at 30% and they're like, hey, you could get it at 15. Well, you're going to shoot for that 15. So that's what Trump and the administration is working on, beating the hell out of crypto and the stock market so that he can force Jerome Powell's hand to lower the interest rate. So when that happens, then we see rate cuts and we see liquidity injections. So for me, the best is yet to come. So continue stacking sats. Get out there, touch grass or run in the grass like Nidra. And yeah, try not to let the volatility get to you. So I know sitting at right below 80K hurts, but remember, prior to November 5th, we were at 67 to 72, 62 to 72, somewhere in there. So we're still up. It just doesn't feel like it because we hit about 110 and now we're back down to 80. So, but remember, this is all par for the course. So that's all I got. Smash that HBO special, help a brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below. And until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.